Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Passive Buddies podcast. And today we've got an incredible episode. I'm super excited about this one because there's loads of different ideas banding around. And today we are covering the best passive income ideas of 2022. Brandon, you love this stuff, mate. You love this stuff. I love this stuff. What's going down?
Well, we are the Passive Buddies. So we decided, why not give some great ideas for 2022 so that people can start making passive income. And actually the first 5 are kind of active income, but they can be turned into passive income. And we'll be going over those. And then we'll go over how you can actually build passive income. I always talk about building your active income so that you can buy passive income later. So we're going to be going over our top 10 ideas for 2022.
Nice. As you say, most before obviously we get into the passive income ideas, obviously there is a bit of a myth to it, isn't there? It's it's not everything is set and forget. And you sometimes, as you say, you have to put a bit of active work into the idea and then turn it passive. So when you look at the passive income scale, it starts off a little bit active and then it just gradually moves towards a more passive side. It's still the same thing. It's just obviously you have to do less work, the more systems you get it set up. Would you agree?
Yeah, I mean, if you think about passive income, you're going to be paying one way or the other. You're going to be paying either with your time or you're going to be paying with money. And that's essentially how passive income works. So you're putting in your sweat equity to build out passive income, or you're using the money from your sweat equity or however you acquired money. And there's other ways to acquire money, and we'll go over that in a different podcast. But that money will be used to save you time or buy back your time. And that's what we talk about is building out active income so that you can buy passive income later.
Absolutely perfect. So go on then. I'll let you go first, mate. What is the first one you would start? If you were brand new to the whole game, what is the first passive income idea you would start?
Definitely affiliate marketing. I think we talk about it all the time in the podcast. If you guys haven't heard some of our podcasts previously, you definitely want to subscribe if you're looking to get into affiliate marketing or any kind of passive income. But the reason why I like affiliate marketing as a kind of a starter is because you really only have to focus on marketing. You don't have to come up with an offer, even though you can create an offer around an affiliate product. But we'll go over that later. But the reason why I like affiliate marketing so much is because you can really choose what you're offering. You can see the audiences that are already buying that or that could be interested in that product. And there's just so many different good products out there that you can promote and make a great deal of money. What about you?
100%, mate. I totally agree because obviously, I think we said that on a previous podcast. I mean, if you look at the four corners of business: sales, marketing, fulfillment, and operations. Obviously, that's a lot to learn as a brand new entrepreneur. Obviously, when you're getting into it, there's a lot in business that you need to learn. So if we can, with affiliate marketing, you get rid of 3 of them and you only have to focus on one. That means you can hone down on your marketing skills and really get good at marketing. So therefore, you can pick up those skills. They're very transferable and you can take them into virtually every other passive income idea that we are about to tell you about. So that absolutely, it's the core of everything, because if you can't be found, if you can't attract customers, no matter what your business idea is, you're never going to be able to do it. So affiliate marketing really does give you the opportunity to make money, make commissions, and learn marketing before you have to learn the rest of every other business. So it really is good. Now, there's different types of affiliate marketing. So we've got low ticket affiliate marketing, high ticket affiliate marketing, subscription softwares affiliate marketing. What sort of process would you go into, Brandon, in terms of which one would you look at, and which one, how would you structure it?
I like 2 different ones, to be honest. I mean, all 3 are good, or multiple ones are good, I guess, if that made sense. The reason being is, with high ticket affiliate marketing, a lot of people just don't have the confidence to sell high ticket. So if you have the confidence in yourself and the product, then high ticket affiliate marketing is really a great way to start. But you're always going to be on the hamster wheel. You're always going to have to continuously sell and continuously beat out your previous month after month if you're doing it organically. Same thing with low ticket affiliate marketing. If you were doing it a low ticket offer, then you need to be running ads because it's just not worth your time at that point. That's why high ticket affiliate marketing, if you're doing it organic and you're just starting, it's a great way to start. As much as I like recurring income, I think that a recurring income affiliate marketing plan is good because then you're building upon the previous month. And each month you are building out and building upon that previous month so you can make more money. Say, for instance, you sell a product for $1,500 and typically you get like, I don't know, 30% of that, which is like $500 in commissions. If you sell a recurring product for $100, after 6 months, you're already beating that out every single month. Because most affiliates, they typically, if you're new, you're typically, from what I've seen, if you're doing high ticket, you're selling like maybe 1, maybe 2 a month. And that's pretty good for a lot of people because a lot of people have 9-to-5s and when they start out as an affiliate marketer. So then if you have a recurring model, after, if they only sell 1, you're beating it by 6 months, and you don't have to, you keep growing that and essentially get up to whatever that magic number is that you want to get. But what about you? Do you like more low ticket? Do you like more high ticket? Do you have a preference?
So the first thing I'll probably say, which is probably controversial a little bit, do not go on to ClickBank for your offers to start with. They're absolutely pointless because it's not a great way to get the right system in place. Now, obviously, I'm all about systems and everything has to make sense. So what I do is I take a core offer, so a core high ticket offer. So that's my first offer to go with. So for instance, like one of them would be like obviously the Passive Buddies Accelerator. And that is a core offer. Obviously, it's my program anyway, and we teach people how to market online and passive income strategies. So that's a core offer. That's your high ticket offer. Then from there, obviously on the back of that, like what do people need to run a business? So even if you're at affiliate marketing or your own business level, like you need multiple different things. There's usually like you'll need a funnel building software. Okay. So like after they've purchased Passive Buddies Accelerator or another high ticket offer, it'll be, well, you probably need somewhere to build your funnel. So I recommend Clickfunnels. And then obviously from there, you're going to need an autoresponder. And then, so I recommend Active Campaign. These are all things that you're going to need in your business anyway. So once you've purchased that high ticket offer and you're going to learn the marketing strategies behind everything, then from there, you're going to need pieces of software to actually be able to do this, automate it and make it passive. So when you see people who say, oh, make high ticket income with no funnel, no this, no that, no this, basically what they want you to do is work like a dog. Okay, because if you don't put systems and softwares in place, you're going to work your ass off literally to burnout. So if you want to do it the right way, it's learn your marketing strategies and then use the softwares. So that's how I combine both, by obviously putting the front offer in and then using the back end offers like ClickFunnels, Active Campaign, Sonic, Facebook Super Sweet Tools, all these softwares that make life 10 times easier as an affiliate marketer. So then I get basically the best of both worlds. And as you say, if you can build up the subscription model, so get paid up front and then build up the subscription models, you'll never go wrong.
So let's break that down just a little bit, because you're doing 2 things. You have your own course, which is the accelerator, Passive Buddies Accelerator, and then you have an affiliate product within that. So you have ClickFunnels, you have Sonic, you have Active Campaign. And so that would be our second passive income stream, or idea, which would be start a course. And that would allow you to sell something of your own product. And as you get more people in there, that's selling something that people can sign up through organically or through ads, but then you're sprinkling in a little bit of affiliate marketing, which you can with all these ideas, where you're essentially taking affiliate programs and you're kind of weaving them into your course. Because one, it's things that people need, but it's the training that's involved, it's the community that's involved, and now you're adding software. And I always call this the trifecta of offers, because you have all 3. You have software that you can promote or your own. You can have a community to join and be able to be a part of that community and learn from each other. And then you have the training that's involved. And so that is what the Passive Buddies Accelerator is all about. And so that would be passive income idea number 2, which is start a course. But then you're also sprinkling a passive idea, number one, which is affiliate marketing, which I love. And you can do that with a lot of these other things. And that brings us to number three, which is monetize a blog. And you have I'm sure you have a blog, right?
Yes, I do, mate. Yeah, we're currently redesigning the homepage, but yes, we do have a blog, mate. Yeah, I think there's a fair few up there now.
And what is that website link so people know?
So basically, if you go to passivebuddies.com and scroll down, the blog section's there. And we do like software reviews. We do obviously like tips and tricks like this on the podcast, and all those different things. So yeah, that blog is there, and we'll put the link in below. And it's just obviously how to use Clickfunnels, how to use Write how to use ActiveCampaign, how to make passive income, affiliate marketing, all those things. Obviously, to really like break it down, give you like step-by-step tips in order to obviously go and like take action.
Yeah, and that's what again, same thing with using affiliate marketing within a blog by monetizing it. You can get AdSense with your blog if you're getting enough traffic. You can have your own offer in there, which is number two, starting a course. And then you have affiliate marketing in there where you have links. You have links to different courses, links to your own courses. And so that's something, again, that these are things that you need to build out. Starting a course, building out your audience, and then monetizing them, and then starting a blog. So all these things are great ways to how they kind of interweave each other so that you can make passive income.
I think the blog's really good, isn't it? Because once you've created that piece of content and got it to rank on YouTube, that's it. That stays there. Obviously, as long as you make little tweaks from an SEO point of view, it stays there at the top for long may it continue. And then obviously from there, as you say, you've got AdSense, you've got affiliate commissions, you've got course sales, your potential sponsorships or brand deals. And there's 4 passive income streams, literally just from a blog. And as you can see, like on most of them, we can sort of do the same. We can attach those 4 sub income streams into the main passive income idea.
Yeah. And I mean, that leads us into YouTube, which is pretty much just the video process of blogging. I mean, it's essentially the same thing, but in a video format. And what's great is you actually can take your blogs and add your YouTube videos, embed them on your blog, which gives the Google machine very high regards, because they like when you cross entangle their products, being Google search and then obviously YouTube. So obviously, I don't know if you guys know this, but Google owns YouTube. But you can get monetized on YouTube. You can add links to your affiliate course. You can add links to your other course. So there's all sorts of ways you can monetize YouTube. You can get AdSense. You can get sponsorships and brand deals. You can get all sorts of different things. I mean, people pay a lot of money for being on YouTube and offering their products. So that's another stream. And a lot of these streams have multiple streams attached to them. So, I mean, we're giving you more than just, 10 income streams. We're giving you like inception of streams. So definitely subscribe to the podcast, because you definitely want to we go deeper on a lot of these subjects. A few podcasts ago, we are going to be talking about how we created a SaaS company and how you started with your own $1,000 a month. I think we started on that topic. Yeah. So look for how to start a SaaS company for your first $1,000 a month. We definitely talk about affiliate marketing all the time. We've sprinkled in Write Sonic with how to write a blog post. I mean, I signed up for Write Sonic and I've put out like 15 pieces of content this week. And it's only the third day. And I haven't even like split it up on taking reels out and YouTube and all that. So definitely worthwhile. And that gets us into, and we also talked about how to start and monetize a course from start to finish, how to actually research, how to actually do that. But that leads us into the final topic, and I'll let you talk about that one.
So just before we jump into the last one, obviously based on around blogging and YouTube and the course. These are all long-term strategies, guys. Obviously, from a mindset perspective, you want to be thinking long-term. Yes, you may put the bracket of side hustle on as you start, but if you're actually starting this to become obviously a business, a passive income business, so therefore you need to be looking long-term. And the things that last long-term and get most value for your money are the blogs and the YouTube channel. So please do not ignore them. If you can't write a blog, go and get Right Sonic. It's done in 5 clicks. And that's that aspect sorted. If you struggling with YouTube, obviously 100% get onto it and just practice. Okay. We all couldn't walk at one stage and now we can. So therefore, like, just practice, and you will be okay on video. You'll be okay on YouTube. And both of those, as you say, have multiple streams of income built in. But the last one, which I absolutely love, is it's this SaaS company, isn't it? It's like software is needed for everybody. Every business needs software. The great thing about SaaS companies is everybody needs a software. Everybody needs softwares for different things. You just need to find out what niche you're in and what softwares they need and go and solve that problem. Like Brandon, obviously, is possibly one of the kings at this, because obviously he's got super sweet tools, which we'll link below. And how long have you had this software now, Brandon?
Oh man, probably 2 years. So it was funny because when we go over this in details when in our previous podcast, so definitely check that out. But I noticed that I was using like 6 different tools for Facebook. I was using like one to find friends. I was doing one for tagging friends. I had another one for getting emails from the groups. And so I was like, well, why am I paying all this money for 3, 4, 5, 6 different tools when I could just hire a programmer and combine them all for me? And so that's what I did. I actually hired a programmer and he did all his magic and created the software. And now we use it every single day. And it's a lifesaver for organic traffic if you're on Facebook. And so that's what we did, that's how we kind of created our own SaaS company.
Nice. And obviously this has been 2 years. This has been generating you income, yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
It doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon.
No, I mean, everyone needs Facebook. Not everyone needs Facebook, but Facebook is a great platform to really make money and start connecting with business owners, because Facebook and group owners have done really all the hard work for you. They've taken people, they've made groups. LinkedIn has groups, but they're really not active at all. Instagram doesn't really have groups. All you have is really Facebook pods, which is a whole different topic. And there's really not TikTok, YouTube, none of these platforms really have groups. And so Facebook has created groups so that you're able to kind of be part of your audience, an audience that said they already raised their hand saying they're interested in a particular topic. That's why they joined that group, or what I think they're calling them now is communities. And so if you can tap into these communities, you can literally make a great deal of money. And so I'll go into like, say, organic marketing secrets groups, organic traffics groups, organic Facebook groups, and just typing in organic on Facebook or marketing, both of those, you can find a whole slew of different groups and just join them and give value to those groups, and they'll see exactly the person that you are and that you provide value. And then they'll want to see what that software that is for organic marketing all about. And so it just makes it really, really easy to sell.
100%, mate. So obviously this is 2 years in, it's creating pure passive income, because Brandon's obviously got affiliates for this, he's got white labels for this, and he doesn't manage any of it. So he's turned this SaaS company massively into a passive income stream that he doesn't really deal with whatsoever, right?
Now, actually, since the whole crypto market has dropped a little bit, I am pushing the white label a little bit more. But yeah, I mean, essentially for the last 6 months, my team was just handling the development side, and I was just raking in the money while doing nothing. Well, besides building another business in a sense. But now, since the crypto market, I'm just accumulating crypto and focusing on building that active income. And so, just like you said, we have affiliates who sell it at 30%. or they sell it and get 30% recurring income, which is great because if you're new, we just really told you what we do is we go to organic marketing groups and we provide value, and we have a profile funnel where it just says like, super Facebook tools, join, blah, 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 blah. And then they're able to get affiliate commissions that way. We also have people who white label our software where they can put their own name on it and call it Super Sweet Tools, or call it, Brian's awesome organic marketing tools, or whatever people call it, because that's one of the names that people use. So they're able to put their branding on it and collect 100% of the income. All they're paying is kind of a subscription cost to be able to do that. So that's another option. And that leads us into being able to actually start using money to buy passive income.
Yeah.
And that's essentially what I did.
Yeah, this is the next bit, isn't it? So obviously you sat there, obviously you built this little empire, obviously with the software company, and then where did you put your money? And obviously what different things have you been investing in, paying off to be able to rent out, stuff like that? So hit me. Yeah,
definitely. So previously, when I was in California, I was a personal trainer and I bought real estate. I mean, that's one of my favorite income streams, is because you're able to really make a great deal of money. I wouldn't say a great deal of money. It's just like all these income streams, you have to think long-term. I mean, with a thing like, affiliate marketing, it's long-term. You set up blogs long-term, YouTube channels long-term. Investing in real estate is long-term. And even though you're on a 30-year mortgage, and usually in the States, it's a 30-year mortgage because you want to obviously leverage the bank's money versus your own money. And you're not paying as high in interest rates, but obviously over the course of time, you're definitely paying a lot. So I didn't get into the Airbnbs because I don't like short-term rentals, but it is a great passive income stream. We talk about the sharing economy quite often, and in the later podcast, we will be talking about real estate and my experience in investing in real estate. So you definitely want to check that out. But you can literally just have a Airbnb where you buy a rental property and rent that property out and as a short-term rental, and hire a property manager to manage that short-term rental. And typically with an Airbnb, you're charging a lot more and making quite a bit of money on a monthly basis. But there's all sorts of other ways you can do it with Airbnb arbitrage. We won't go into details about that, but that's essentially renting and leasing like an apartment and then renting that out to other people and making some great deal of money. But you need money to start, and that's what is important. So being able to use real estate as an investment vehicle, if that's short-term rentals or long-term rentals, then the choice is yours. It just depends on you. So my number one was real estate and what I invested in.
Nice. And then obviously you've gone on to say, like, obviously we spoke about Airbnb. Obviously we both don't really do, but we know of the concept. Now here's one that obviously you do, which is you rent your car out. So you bought a car, you paid off the car obviously with your active income, and then you rent it out.
Yeah. So in the first one, if you guys know, I know I said Airbnb, but I really meant real estate. So there's short-term rentals and then long-term rentals, and the short-term rentals would be Airbnb. But as we get into renting out my car, that's like Torah, or renting out my car is like the Airbnb of cars. And that's what I've been doing, which is Torah. There's other car rental apps out there, but I literally just put my car outside. I work from home all day. I never use it. And if I need to use my wife's car, or I really need to get somewhere, like it's important, my in-laws are across the street, or I can just Uber somewhere. So it's not that big of a deal. But essentially I am, and I think it's funny because now I'm seeing this becoming more popular, but I've been doing this for about 2 or 3 years. And it makes me, just one car makes about $1,000 a month. And if you have, say, 10 cars, or actually it's like 8 cars or 9 cars, you can literally make a 6-figure business just with a car rental company. And it's literally, I mean, I just put a lockbox on my car and the keys in there when someone is picking up for the day. Usually I just meet them out there, take a few pictures, show them how to use a Prius. It's not that hard, and but it's really just passive. I mean, I probably, like we talked about it in another podcast, where the sharing economy. So definitely check that out, where we literally just rent out my car and I make $1,000 a month, literally for 10 minutes of work.
I absolutely love that one. It always makes me laugh. It's just such a new, especially in the UK, mate, that's such a new concept. So I absolutely love it. So then obviously we're taking all this active income that we've got, obviously through all the ones that we specified. You mentioned obviously investing in crypto before, which is effectively just like an online stock, isn't it? So then obviously you've got using that income and obviously investing in cryptos, investing in stocks, etc. Obviously then to just basically build that compounding wealth, correct?
Yeah. So I mean, as you have to think of how the compound effect works and using money. I mean, banks are making money. So when you say get a mortgage, they're getting the compound effect because they're getting interest and they're reinvesting that money into more income producing assets, which are people, essentially, because they're taking their money, they're loaning it out to people, and they're taking now it's like 6%, maybe even a little bit higher. I think it's almost 7% now in the United States for a 30-year mortgage. And if you can get 7% on your money every single year and compound that over the course of decades, you're making billions of dollars. And with the banks, you're able to print money. So it's pretty magical, to say the least. So if you're not making compound interest, someone else is. So you might as well start using that money and start reinvesting it. So I'm not a big fan, but for instance, you can buy stocks and get dividends, and you're able to take those dividends and reinvest them into the stocks, which then increases how many stocks you have in that company, which then pays out more in dividends. And so that's a great way to make passive income as you build more wealth.
100%. And as Shay, if you keep on investing, obviously those returns keep on coming and coming. It go obviously the safer bets obviously to go for the bigger companies that have been around for a long time, like obviously like Coca-Cola, and like Nike, Adidas, places like that. The people who have been around for a long time, they're probably your safer bets in like stocks. But again, not financial advice. But they would be where I'd put my money to start with if I was to start investing again, and like really like edge my bets and be risk or diversified. Oh, yeah. Hit me. Any more?
Yeah. So we have two more. So we have being able to set up a Amazon store or a drop shipping store. I don't mean Amazon store. I mean like a drop shipping store where you can actually sell products and someone take care of it for you. I know a few people online will actually create a store for you, a storefront. They'll buy the products. They'll do everything. You just need to essentially pay them a maintenance fee, and have a cash flow to buy the products, and then the initial startup costs. So it's kind of like real estate in a sense with a property manager, where we talked about earlier, but it's of an online store. So you have the upfront costs, which is like the down payment. You have the repair costs, which is like buying the products all the time, or capital expenditures in real estate or repairs in real estate. And then you have a management fee, which is obviously the property management fee or the management fee with the store. And people will actually do this for you. And all you have to do is come up with the actual down payment in a sense. So that's a great way to make passive income. And you're literally just hands off, kind of like having a property manager. With real estate is you're really just hands off. With real estate, for instance, I would literally have my property manager just send me an email with their name, number, credit score, credit history, and like if they had anything in collections. And that's kind of what this Amazon store / online store, drop shipping store does is they set up a storefront for you. They do everything for you. And then they tell you like, this was your ROI for the month. This is your cash on cash return. These are the products that are doing well. These are the products that are not doing well. And they're able to really make you a great deal of money. If just like real estate, there is risks involved. So obviously do your own research. And during downtimes, people might not be buying, but during holiday seasons, it might be popping off. So there is a great way to make money in passive income. And then do you have any experience with the online dropshipping stores?
I don't know, but my brother-in-law does. My brother-in-law's got a dropshipping service. Ironically, he actually shuts off for Christmas because of the high amount of returns during that period. So you can make a ton of money, but you get apparently quite a high amount of returns as well, which causes more issues. So he actually switches off for Christmas and then turns back on in January because he can't be asked with the hassle.
Well, yeah, that's just more work for you. And that's kind of what's great is you have to figure out what's a high risk, high return kind of thing. If you're willing to deal with returns, then doing returns does not make you any money. You're actually sending back money, you have to process the return, so it's taking up your time. And so he obviously, and we'll go over how to make more money and work less in a upcoming podcast, so definitely subscribe. But that leads us into the final one, which is paying off debt. I think that a lot of people think that not having debt is hard, and it's really not. And it is, to me, it is really a passive income stream. If you have a credit card that you're constantly having to pay $300 a month on it, or a house that has $1,000 a month payment, or that's more good debt. But for instance, I'll give you an example. My wife had $151,000 in student loan debt. Yep, that's $151,000 in student loan debt. It cost her about $2,000 or $3,000. I think about $2,000. No, it's probably like $1,200 to $2,000 a month. So it's quite a bit. And so I paid that off for her, and that just freed up essentially $2,000 a month in cash flow.
It's like giving yourself a pay rise, isn't it?
Well, yeah, she literally we literally paid for essentially a house, which is, a really cheap house in like Las Vegas. 151,000 is my first rental property we bought was 134, 168. I forget the numbers exactly. I think it was actually 120 now that I remember it, because the property doubled. But the house was a little bit over, and this was in 2015. So the house was not the payoff of the debt. But it made more money than a real estate property, because I paid $151,000 and we got $2,000 back a month. And if you're able to get that, that's free cash flow for you, and you didn't have to do anything but spend money to pay off that debt. So
I think that's the thing, isn't it?
What was it?
I think that's the thing, and it's like people look at debts and go, my credit card. But if you can really focus on driving those down and driving those debts down, you are literally, every time you pay something off or reduce that monthly, you're giving yourself a monthly pay rise. And that is one of the easiest ways to get a pay rise, is by clearing that crap that you've got on your system.
Yeah. And we went over a podcast about good debt and bad debt previously, so definitely check that out. But I feel that if you had bad debt, like credit card debt, student loan debt, store credit debt, all these things are great ways to pay them off and really give you a raise.
Yeah, most definitely. And obviously cash flow is king, isn't it? So if we can start turning that, given that bigger gap between obviously the positive cash flow, then obviously you're gonna improve your life stress levels, everything. Obviously, because things just become a lot easier. The amount you need to bring in becomes less, because you've got rid of all those bad debts.
And then you can take that free cash flow and really start investing it into income producing assets, or courses, or skill sets for you, or hire a team. All these things allow you to, the more cash flow that you have, the more money you have at your disposal, so that you can start investing. And that's the number one way to create generational wealth.
Awesome, absolutely awesome. Okay, guys. So I think we've covered a lot in detail today. So if you've stuck around right to the end, greatly appreciated. Because it's been an in-depth episode. So please like, subscribe, comment below, guys, and we will see you on the next episode.
Peace.